Good morning, glad you could join us. Hey, I remember a Christmas gift I got back in the mid-1970s. I still remember seeing it wrapped under the tree. And it was from my mom and dad. And I remember my mom telling me in advance, she gave me some clues. She said, "You're going to use this every day and you won't like it." I'm like, "Thanks, Mom. What's up with that?" She was 1,000% correct. It was kind of this yellowish gold digital alarm clock. And I did use it every day. And I hated that buzzer. And it did alarm me. And I got to say, you know, when I was moving from like 5'11" to 6'4", I was growing pretty fast. And it was hard to get up in the morning. I can still remember sleeping on the bathroom floor, like getting 10 more minutes in, 7 more minutes in while somebody else was using the shower. You know, it's just like, oh, I just wanted rest. But here's the thing. When we get up in the morning, and I used to try to find a way to pray in bed. I honestly used to do that. I would lay in bed with my pillow. I'd become a Christ follower, still a teenager, and I'm just going to, "Our Father who art," and I'd just be asleep, okay? So here's the point. Before you tackle the day, every day is a rude awakening, right? And there's stuff that's wrong in the world. Start with God. Start with it before you go out and you do anything else. Before you watch the news, before you listen to the news, before you turn on the music, whatever. And you know, here's the thing. You can have bedhead. God's like, that's okay. You don't have to get dressed up. Just start your day with God. I was just talking to Russ about a pastor, a friend of mine in ministry who had a pastor friend who was taking a nap in his office, okay? And he had his head down on the desk like that. And then the knock at the door, and he says, "Come on in." This guy comes in, and the guy says, "You been napping?" The guy's like, no, like he doesn't deny it, but he's like, "Why would you say that?" It's like, "Well, because you've got like a fist mark on your forehead. You've got a Bible that you just must have flipped open, but it's upside down, and there's a puddle of saliva on your desk." Okay, so I was taking a nap. Here's the thing. We get awfully tired. We get worn out, okay? We need to receive strength from God from the very beginning of the day. From the very beginning of the day. Just start by saying, "Father, you're my heavenly dad. I need your help with stuff today. The weather might be bad. The economy might be bad. The weather in Chicago usually is bad. But you're awesome." Start there. Say thank you to God. Let God know that you love Him. Let God know that you're just like, "God, if you need anything done today, I'm your guy. I just want to be a follower of yours. And if you can use me any way that you can." That's starting to worship God. And here's some cool things about God. For it says in Psalm 47:2, "For the Lord Most High is awesome. He's a great king over all the earth." Do you know what God does not have? He doesn't have one of those gold alarm clocks. He has never needed an alarm clock. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't even have a watch. He doesn't live inside time. Isn't that cool? So God's good. He doesn't have a clock. He doesn't have a calendar. I don't think God has a calendar. Well, what calendar would it be? Would it be Gregorian? It's like, no, He just doesn't have a calendar. He reports to no one, and He's good. Isn't that someone you want to connect with? And He wants to connect with you. So, are you going to change the world when you pray? There's still going to be some problems out there, and your prayers can be effective. I had a very direct answer to prayer a couple weeks ago. Somebody got back with me. They said, as soon as I got off the phone, the prayer was answered. It was just really cool. But here's the thing. Maybe you won't change the world as much as you'd like to, but you'll have peace, and you'll have the right perspective on the day. But before you leave the house, maybe get rid of the bedhead, okay? But other than that, talk to God, and you're good to go. Have a great day.